What's going on, everybody? Continuing on a Revelation, Church of Philadelphia. I'm feeling really rough today. So, you want to see if we can do it again? Oh, hang on a second. I gotta get stretched. Oh. Feeling rough, y'all. Feeling rough. Picture my grandson. I looked horrible. I couldn't even smile. I tried to smile. I think I smiled a little bit, but camera didn't catch that. Still a profile picture because he looks great. Um, So, Ephesus, Smyrna, Pergamos, Thyatira, Sardis, Philadelphia, Laodicea. All right, let's go. And to the angel of the church of Philadelphia, write, These things saith he that is holy, he that is true, he that hath the key of David, he that openeth and no man shutteth, and shutteth no man openeth. That means no free will, people. He is who decides whether the Holy Spirit enters or does not, or whether demons are ruling your life forever, or, well, I don't mean forever, but, throughout your life, or until he baptizes you with the Spirit. Those spiritual doors open and shut only per the will of the Lord. Man's free will decisions are deeply satanic. It is the satanic doctrine. Do as thou wilt is the whole of the law. With Aleister Crowley, that all goes back to man's will being done. And it is permeated throughout all of the Lord's so-called church or religions that bear his name. 99% of them are celebrating the pagan Christmas that came from pagan Rome, the pagan Easter that came from pagan Rome. All of your holidays, birthday celebrations, by the way, but all of your holidays are all about their world. Father's Day, Satan, the father of lies. Mother's Day, the mother goddess, queen of heaven, queen of the universe. Gaia, goddess is their word. It's goddess. That's their word. They float other words to you, but it's goddess. That's their god, a she. He has shapeshifted to the goddess. So anyway, under the angel, yeah, open a door. Got it. I know that works, and behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it. Man has no free will to touch these spiritual doors. Doesn't matter how many times you say the sinner's prayer or do whatever these fake preachers tell you to do. Say this, say that. Let me dunk you in water. Say this, do this. Say this with your heart. Say this with all your heart. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord. He just says, I never knew you. As you claim free will, as you celebrate Easter, Christmas. I know thy works. Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it, for thou hast little strength, and hast kept my word, and hast not denied my name. So even though you're just about spent living on this awful earth with very little strength, the called sheep is doing just fine. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews but are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet and to know that I have loved thee. When is that? When does that happen? That takes place at judgment, Revelation 20. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. What is the hour of temptation? The abomination of desolation, when the Antichrist declares himself to be God, and all goats will worship the image of the beast freely. It is not some kind of dreadful decision. They are handed over to it. A deception so great, Jesus said, if it were possible, even the very sheep would want that. But they don't, because it is not possible, because they're sheep. They have the Holy Spirit. Which shall come upon all the world. All the goats. Remember, world has all kind of different meanings. It's simply the word cosmos. And for God so loved the world, it's the first Bible usage and the main definition, which is orderly arrangement. That's what God so loved, his orderly arrangement of his sheep or of his church. That's who he so loved, his church, the apple of his eye. The second Bible usage is the sun, moon, and stars, the cosmos. Our cosmos is with a C. The cosmos of world in the Greek begins with a K. All the inhabitants of the earth is like the fifth usage on down. So another Bible usage, I think it's the fourth one down at Bible Gateway. The goats, the ungodly multitude. To try them that dwell upon the earth, behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown, and no sheep lose their crown. This is just basic, simple instruction with the illusion that you have any free will to do it. Him that overcometh, and all sheep will I make a pillar in the temple of my God, and he shall go out no more, and write upon his name of my God, the name of the city of my God, which is New Jerusalem, which cometh down out of heaven from my God, Revelation 21 or 22, I think it's 21. And I will write upon him my new name. He that have an ear, and all sheep do, let him hear what the Spirit saith unto the churches. Over to our Matthew study. But it shall not be so among you, but whosoever be great among you, let him be your minister. And whosoever will be chief among you, let him be your servant. Even as the Son of Man came not to be ministered unto, but to minister, and to give his life a ransom for many. As they departed from Jericho, a great multitude followed Jesus. And behold, two blind men sitting by the wayside, when they heard that Jesus passed by, cried out, How? Cried out, saying, Have mercy on us, O Lord, thy Son of David. How? How do blind men know who he? Because they've been baptized by the Holy Spirit. The door opened spiritually. You think they made a free will decision just because they're smart? These two blind men? Was it or did they just have a good heart so they made a free will decision? Come on, people. Free will. Blah. Have mercy on us, O Lord, thou Son of David. And the multitude rebuked them, saying that they should hold their peace. But they cried even the more, saying, Have mercy on us, O Lord, thou Son of David. And Jesus stood still and called them and said, What will ye that I shall do unto you? And they said, Lord, that our eyes be opened. And of course, their spiritual eyes are already open because they know who he is. And you say, Well, I know who he is. I believe in free will and celebrate Jesus, and I know who he is. You don't know who he is in regards to the truth. That's why Jesus called himself the truth, because you think you have free will, so you don't have the truth, which means you don't have the real Jesus. That's why Jesus called himself the truth. You got to have the truth to have the real Jesus. So Jesus had compassion on them and touched their eyes, and immediately their eyes received sight, and they followed him. These are all parallels of what he does to us today. He gives us eyes to see the truth, ears to hear the truth, a mouth to speak the truth. He casts out our demons, and the Holy Spirit enters. What else? I lost my train of thought. All the different miracles. And the leprosy. When he cures the leper, leprosy was a form of sin. So he kills our sin nature. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I love you very much. Ask questions anytime. That's what I'm here for.